He's like, it can't be anything. Like, do you want money? You want dick? You want this?
You just say dick?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm still caught up on the hair grabbing this poor girl's tongue, bro.
You like that. Hey, check out our Patreon in the link below. You'll have access to uncut and upcoming reactions, skits, behind the scenes footage, and so much more. Your support goes a long way to helping us with more reactions and original content. Also, thanks for subbing. Set the bell for notifications. Your boy YaBoyRockLee. Hey, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and do so. Jojo reaction starting now. Anyways, what's going on, guys? It's your boy YaBoyRockLee.
DirectoryNasty.
Jumping into our Jojo reaction. Yo, I have a hard time recapping Jojo.
Cause they're so conclusive.
This is conclusive.
Yeah.
We got another fun story.
Wood guy that takes over Wood is trying to beat Jotaro out of town. Seems like he was sent by the guy with the bow and arrow, not necessarily the guy with the bow and arrow. So again, that trope again of, you know, trying to get Jotaro off the scent. And yeah, Kochi and Josuke, for just meeting, they got a good connection in their good team,
they do. That's another thing I want to say about Koji. In my opinion, he's the bravest one there because he's the scaredest one.
Yeah.
Yo, courage is acting with the presence of fear for the most part. I probably screwed up my definition.
Nah, that's dead on.
Yeah, so the fact that he's so scared, but he's like, I gotta do this. I'm like, yo, this dude is. I'm gonna double him as the bravest one there.
Yeah, man. He gotta do it for the fam, do it for his sister, do it for his mama, do it for the city.
You saw Jotaro's little thing is, yeah, he could stop time for about 201 second. 101 second. 1 or 2 seconds. So yeah, he's a big deal. They gotta take him out. But we'll see how it goes. Do you think Josuke is gonna have any evolution with his crazy diamond stand?
Of course. What would it be? I don't know. Maybe eventually he'll be able to turn back the time on people dying. He can't heal you if you're dead, so turn back time a little bit. Now you're not dead, now you get healed. I don't know.
That'd be interesting.
I don't even know. It's called Crazy Diamond, so I don't know. It's gonna do something crazy hard, I guess.
They could say what they want to say, but they brought back the homie Joseph from the dead as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. He almost got clapped right back in. He came out thinking shit was sweet. So I'm like, I'm still Dio. Nah, fam. I'm gonna get clapped.
Alright guys, we're gonna jump into our Jojo reaction. If you're not subscribed, now's a good time to do so. Full reaction, full discussion will be on our Patreon. Also,
hit the bell for post notifications because we post content daily and you don't want to hear me stumble again.
Alright, let's jump into Jojo starting now. Oh, they're continuing right where we left off. Didn't you torture him? Wow. Interesting. Huge development.
So they're just destined to bump into each other no matter what.
And because of this, he wants the Jotaro and Josuke out the way.
Yeah. Oh.
I called it!
Dead on!
Did I call it? Yeah!
Yo, even the boys are like, what is this?
He's like, it can't be anything else but my grades. Bro.
Yo, on God. He's like, it can't be anything. Like, do you want money? You want dick? You want this?
You just say dick?
Yep.
Okay. I don't buy it. I'm sorry.
I don't care. It's Valentine's Day. I'm buying it right now.
Wait a second. I think she... She even has a flower on her shirt. Why does she like him? They haven't had any interaction that they've shown us. She's either a Stan user or she's influenced by a Stan. This is me.
Oh, poor fella.
He's jealous.
Yo, I'm with him right now.
I
ain't never had nobody tell me that. I'm with him. I'm with Kochi. Bro, I want some of that. Jeez.
No.
I don't like that line. Let me for now, not for later.
Look at her. I don't trust her.
Nah,
Look at her, bro.
Nope.
Look at him. He'd be a sucker.
We're him. We're him right now.
No, that's you. I'm Josuke.
Whatever. You're right. That is me.
But. Don't say but. Oh, God, this kid.
He's at least being honest.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Is it worse that I want her even more?
Yes.
Yeah, Shawty, give me some of that passion.
This is wild. That could be all it is, but it's not some serious plot. She's just drawn to him. Both being stan users.
What's up with the hair in the cup, though?
Oh my God, she's obsessed with him. Oh God. Oh God, look at her. Koji number 1?
I still find nothing wrong with this. I want it. I don't care how toxic it is right now. Give it to me. Yo, you gonna say no to this? Shawty, food,
I'm saying no
sweater,
to it, bro.
chicken feet?
I'm saying no to it, bro.
Nah, fam. Today I'm saying yes.
Let me rephrase this. About 14-year-old me, I would have said yes. Me at this age, nah, I know to run from this. Koji's thinking, bro. That man's in his late 20s. Dang. Oh no, she's gonna see another girl. Oh, you see the jealousy? Look at her. Look at her.
She a parasite, bro.
Look at her stance. Oh God, this girl's dead.
Damn.
What? Dang, the insults. She's prettier, by the way, the brown hair.
Stop. You're only saying that because she crazy.
Stop.
You're talking reckless. This girl with the long hair is objectively more beautiful. Oh, you know what? She is hot. She's a difference. Oh. She about the mind control?
Her head's on fire somehow. Oh my God. Oh my God. I thought she was gonna kill her. I just didn't say anything earlier. Oh! Oh! Boy, I tell you. Boy, I tell you. God. Don't, her scalp's just okay after this?
I'm still caught up on the hair grabbing this poor girl's tongue, bro.
You like that.
Hey, Shawty, you alive.
Oh, I see what he did. He literally swiped away the fire.
Okay, I'm on your team. I don't want her to love me either.
Yo, you're gonna be... Yo, your OnlyFans is gonna be nice after her, bro. I'll tell you that much, man. Catch you by the tongue. I can only imagine the imagery, bro. I shouldn't be imagining it, but I am, bro.
You need a pillow?
Nah, I'm good.
There it is.
Josuke knows his way around girls.
She'll also spare you.
Spare you. You know, he ain't trying to fight this girl.
Damn!
The thing is, can I be honest? He hasn't tried that hard to be liked in the first place. Respect to him. Look at his eyes. Just so smart, Josuke.
Ha! That doesn't mean much coming from you, though.
Kid is spitting fast. Can you imagine her jealous of her mom?
Ew. Ew. Farting is good.
A bleak future.
Turn to a bum.
They're gonna help this guy become a loser. This is crazy.
Official loser training. Let me introduce you to my... I forget.
She's gonna fight them.
That's what I figured. I love how they're acting. Look at his face.
Steals girls' panties. Her thighs, right? I was paying attention too. Some anime thighs. This is not going to work. Now she's gonna come and help him be a better person.
Maybe he really is destined to be around her. Why are you mad though, fam?
She's gonna punish him. I knew it! Oh, damn. This kid.
Backfired is an understatement, bro.
Understatement of the year. Yo, she abducted this dude, bro. He can't communicate with
what's
anybody.
the name of that movie where that guy breaks his legs and then she takes him off in the middle of nowhere? She's like, "Oh, I'll heal you up," and she really just kidnaps him. Stephen King, right?
I know what you're talking about.
Bruh. I'm sorry, but I'm leaning in.
You mean you're leaning in?
I'm leaning into it. She wants to treat me like this to make me a better man. I'm gonna lean into it until I find my escape. Hopefully, you know, you get some cheeks in between and then like...
He should get some cheeks, but this kid's not gonna do it. Damn. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
She about to.
I am a grown boy. I need to eat, shawty.
He needs proper nourishment.
Yeah. There you go, coach. You just play along for a little bit.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, this ain't gonna be fun, bro.
Nope, forget about that. Alright, you got me now.
Homegirl said we're gonna study.
This is a shot of your legs ain't in one of them boxes. I don't want it. Don't just pick when you fall.
Oh, he has no choice. You got it right. He gets to eat. Yes. Eat an eraser? No, this is too much now. This guy out of control. This guy out of control. Wait, he's assembling the meal, right?
Yep. Cheat user stand, you fool.
Yeah. I don't know how it would help though. Look at her face.
Damn!
Oh, she set this dude up. She set this dude up. I didn't see that coming. Wrapped in the pages of a dictionary? Eat and learn? Nah, this is too much. Don't eat it, Koji. Fight this woman, bro. There you go. There you go. He's running though. You gotta... Damn. On his scalp. This is crazy, bro. This is the right amount of toxic and hotness at the same time. I don't know how you lived before you met.
Yeah, that's razors. That's razors with words on it. That's milk. That's literally milk with razors with words on it. I thought it was paper. Look at it. Those are razors, bro.
Koji. This was a phenomenal episode, man. It's the right amount of toxic and hotness. Dang, bro.
It got more toxic than hot at the end. If I'm running, that means you bad, girl. You bad. If I'm running.
I think you were done when she wanted you to study, right?
Nah, I was right around, yeah, I was right around there.
Study?
Study?
My man DirectoryNasty was like,
yo, she's like, you gotta study while you eat. I'm like, only thing I'm studying while I'm eating them thighs. Like, if it's not that, get the fuck out of my face with that shit. She over here talking about, oh, you was gonna have to eat, what's that, soap or erasers? Like, girl, if you don't get that out of my face, I'll erase you.
I thought he was like, yo, I had enough with this woman. Like, call out his stand. He ran away. Help me. Help me.
He's like, used to having this thing and you don't know what to do with it yet.
That's true. I still don't think he brought out anywhere close to the full potential of that. I think the first thing that we saw was just like,
yeah.
There's way more to come. But anyways, fun episode. Not a lot to break down in my opinion. But no, they did say something. I think the fact that stands are tracking each other, that's a big thing. It's a big thing that we can't do much with right now, but at least we're moving somewhere with this idea. Were you gonna say something?
No, I was gonna say, stupid question. Do you think that had anything to do with some of part 3? But no, not really, because they knew exactly where they're gonna go, because, you know, Dio sent them there. But that was in a happenstance of stands crossing paths. That's literally on purpose. Go stop them. This is where they are. Whereas in this season, they're going with, yeah, stands are drawn to each other, which is something that doesn't surprise me at all. Because, you know, when you look at the battle between, you know, Dio and the original Joestar, you look at everything that happened in part 2 with...
But they weren't stand users at that time. The stand users didn't happen until part 3.
Oh, you're right.
I don't think...
Well, no, what I more so meant was with this... I said stand users, but with these Joestars, there's always something about destiny. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whenever you tell
me,
it's always like this destiny.
The fact that
fate,
Joseph beat cars for the freaking volcano thing,
yeah.
that was the stamp that, yep, this is a destiny thing.
Yeah, it's always a destiny thing, always. And I think that's interesting. That's always a running theme with the stands or with anything that's going on in Joe. It's fated to happen, you know?
The fact that it's fated to happen also gives the excuse for all the BS that sometimes happens. It's like, yep, that's destiny.
Yeah, crossing paths, destiny.
What are the chances of that happening? Oh, destiny. That's what it is. It's part of it, man. It's a bizarre adventure. So
that's the key part. You never forget.
Hey guys, thanks for riding with us on our Jojo. If you guys haven't subscribed, now's a good time to do so. Full reaction, full discussion will be on our Patreon. Also, Director,
hit the bell for post notifications because we post content daily and we need y'all to watch this content because it's fire, son.
Fire, man. Yo, I'm your boy YaBoyRockLee.
I'm DirectoryNasty.
Out.
Wait, I'm gonna laugh. Okay. If you haven't already, subscribe to our YouTube channel, click on the bell for notifications, and check out our Patreon for full and upcoming reactions.